Who's gonna pay for parking lot?
Who's going to
Do y'all
pay?
have a particular,
I don't know who the subcontractor will be. I've heard rumors that it may be BoC Construction, but I'm not, I can't say that's a definite.
the reason I was asking, I look at these road bids we get, and most of the contractors can't compete with Oxford or Reed because they have their own asphalt now. And they got to buy asphalt for them, so.
And I think Oxford bid on it, but we heard that Boyd was low, but I don't know that for a fact. That's just kind of what we're hearing through the grapevines.
But if we lower the seating capacity, when this all change?
Slightly.
It could. I mean, it could affect the numbers of doors and windows you have. What else? Finishes, carpet, square footage of your carpet.
And then, like the parking, if we're only seating 300 or 350 or whatever, there's even less that we would have to.
I think I asked Bruce to estimate from 4 to 350 and from 350 to 300. And I think the email that I received was just for
You had just taken it down to 300, as
Right.
that would be the maximum, kind of, if you want to just get down to 300.
Well, I had a conversation yesterday with Winston Oxford about the chamber's never been able to hold any annual banquet in Lee County because of the lack of seating capacity. And he informed me that if we had to go to 300, seats, it would accommodate a chamber banquet. We've always had to have it in Dougherty County, or we've never been able to hold a chamber banquet in Lee County. So that's the reason I called in, because you don't want to build it unless there's enough capacity to have the events that you need to have.
Right.
So I would love to see 350, but what we're trying to do is get within range of the figure that we originally thought we'd have to spend. All right, Mr. CPA?
Exactly.
Mr. Williams and I have been going over the figures, and we estimated the total cost of this project at $5.2 million. And that's what we really wanted to spend. So right now, we're looking at $1 million over budget. So we're just trying to proceed with the process to see if we can do it.
At this point right here, do y'all have an actual cost if we just built the library? Is the standards y'all have of what it would cost?
We can only really do it right now based on the square footage cost of the whole building, because we'd probably have to rebid it if we went that strict, and we don't really know what it would come in. Based on the current bid square footage, it was around $3.5 million.
About 3 million, actually, for the
Yeah,
library.
Just
Yeah.
for the
The other night,
construction costs.
You discussed that, and it was about $3 million.
Right.
Yeah. And then you'd have the additional, the fees and the furnishings and all of those other things that we have below the construction cost on top of that. But that was just the construction cost number.
This is, if you remember on the previous slide, we had approximately $76,200 for electrical changes. Number one, change the exterior post-mounted fixtures, and this is in the parking area, to standard 30-foot parking lot lights. The engineer said that we need more of the 10-foot high fixtures, and they're more expensive. I don't have the exact numbers on these yet, though. The number two, change the downlights and pendants in the conference center to 2x4 troffers. He said that the recessed can lights, once a dimmer ballast is put on them, run about $200 each. I figured the total for the lights we have currently at about $84,000. The 2x4 troffers would be about $10,800 for the whole space, so that's definitely where we can save about $73,200. The only issue is that a lot of the stage fronts design, and this is the audio-visual portion, is also using the dimmers in conjunction with audio-visual. So they would need to redesign as well. They could put the fluorescents on different switches so that the room could be dimmed by rows, which this could affect your rentability of the space. And by that, in a nutshell, what we're saying, if we change the light fixtures, some of the fixtures we may change to will not necessarily work with a dimmer system. So we may have to just delete the dimmer switch system and just go to on and off switches. But, you know, in a conference.
You can do that in layers so that, you know, you've got 4 lights in a thing, or
Right.
you can cut it where it goes down to 2 lights are on, so we can dim the
You can
lights
dim
that
it,
way, but
but-
it won't be a continuous dimming from wedding receptions or a conference where you're trying to do presentations and things like that.
And item 3, he said there's no need to change the can lights in the library. They are cheaper than fluorescents when we don't have the dimmers on them. Item 4 is that there's probably at least $3,000 of rope lighting in the furred areas of the conference center. The rope lighting is significantly cheaper than the fluorescents, though. And number 5, the contractor has not provided a cost breakdown as of yet, but the number of floor boxes for data electrical service was most certainly a factor in the higher cost of the electrical work. However, these are usually provided for exhibits or conference spaces. And then also, under the ceramic tile, we were saying we could probably get down around $10,000. Item 1, change the tile pattern in the library to match the conference center tile and pattern. This will increase the quantity and bring down the cost. Number 2, eliminate all wall tile in the dressing rooms. These restrooms should not have the same amount of traffic as others. Item 3, eliminate upper wall tile in the lobby restroom near the coffee shop. There may be issues with vandalism here. Folks writing on walls, you know, when you have just a gypsum board surface. Because that would be a public toilet. And number 4, eliminate wall tile on all walls in the conference center restrooms except the toilet wall. And this will be the wall behind the fixtures. This, however, will probably increase the cost of maintenance to paint each year. On our next slide addresses the carpet. We could change the allowance for both the library and conference center to $25 per square yard. This would provide a school-grade carpet that would have good warranty and wearability. The design would be very basic. This could save approximately $20,000.
What we have in there now is a hospitality type carpet with a pattern like you would see in, you know, place where you go for conferences and things like that.
That's very difficult to read. Shift that over. And I'll read these off. This is just a list, preliminary list of items that the contractor sent me this morning. Some of these items are duplicated on our list, and he has some extra items here that you know, could be fine, but we just need some time to get back with him and find some more information out about them before we could recommend doing them. Number 1, electrical sound system. He has we could possibly do a savings of $27,000 in this first column right here, and that's with an alternate supplier. And then if we deleted the entire sound system according to this figure, that would be about $100,000 that we could take out. Now that would be the owner. If we did that, the owner would need to purchase some sort of portable sound system that could be used in the conference center. Number 2, electrical alternate light fixtures. He's showing a savings of $40,000. Number 3, HVAC miscellaneous changes. Right now, they're not recommending any serious changes in the HVAC system, and we're looking at around $14,000 there. Under 4, masonry, change the cast stone base that's on the exterior of the building to a brick water table. and that would be saving around $25,000. Number 5, under wood trim, delete the crown molding and blocking that we have on the interior of the building. That's around $20,000. Number 6, wood trim, change the wood base to a vinyl or rubber base. We could save $4,500 there. Number 7, ceilings change. We have one area of the, which is the browsing room in the library, which is a gypboard ceiling, changing that to a 2x2 acoustical tile ceiling. That's $9,000. Number 8, reduce the graded aggregate base from 8 to 6. He has $54,000 there. Number 9, reduce paving at parking areas from 2-inch to a 1.5-inch, keeping the 2-inch at the drives for the heavy-duty portion of it, and we could save $70,000 there. Number 10, delete the canopies. That's $15,000, and by what we mean there, we have some wall-hung metal canopies that are over existing exterior doors just for weather protection, such as the mechanical rooms and various other exterior exits that are not covered by a roof area. We had $15,000 for that. Number 11, eliminate the portico, and this would be eliminating that the drive-up area in front of the conference center, and he's indicating around $40,000 for that.